a pledge to bolster security and economic cooperation as leaders of the Philippines and Japan meet for talks in Tokyo. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi and Philippine President Ferdinand Jr. held a press conference about 2 hours ago where they reaffirmed their commitment to bolstering maritime security and negotiate an intelligence sharing agreement. Ms. Takaichi said it is crucial for the countries to work closer together for, I quote, an evolved, free and open Indo-Pacific. Mr. Marcos also pledged to ensure seas remain open, secure, and governed by rules and not by force. The visit also saw the two countries elevating diplomatic ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership, coinciding with the 70th anniversary of the normalization of their relations. And for the latest, we're joined by CNA senior correspondent Michiyo Ishida live from Tokyo. Now, Michiyo, defense is high on the agenda during the talks today, but how exactly are both sides looking to boost these ties?
Well, if you recall, Japan has eased its transfer of defense arms in April. And before that, defense equipment was restricted to finished products for rescue, transport, warnings, surveillance, and minesweeping. And on the back of such restrictions, Japan has supplied the Philippines with coastal and air surveillance radar systems, rigid-hulled inflammable boat, and this year, Japan has set aside a budget before easing restrictions of the construction of boathouses and slipways for boats for the Philippines. And now Japan can transfer lethal equipment. The Philippines has been keen to acquire Japan's second-hand Abukuma-class destroyer, and that was expressed during their talks with the defense minister, Shinjiro Koizumi. Prime Minister Takaichi agreed to accelerate talks to possibly realize the handover, given the severe security environment. Earlier, Australia has become Japan's first major defense equipment customer, signing to acquire Japan's Mogami-type frigate. Another major defense agreement between President Marcos Jr. and Ms. Takaichi is to start discussion on GSOMIA, or the General Security of Military Information. It's an agreement which Japan has so far with its only ally, the United States, and with other like-minded nations such as Australia, India, and the UK, or 10 countries. Japan is currently participating for the first time in the multinational exercise Balikatan 26 with 1,400 members of the Self-Defense Force, and it tested for the first time its Type 88 ground-to-surface missile system outside of Japan.
Now, Michiyo, security issues aside, what else will both sides be discussing today?
Well, on the economic front, they signed a treaty for the avoidance of double tax on greater cross-border investment, cooperation in agriculture, fisheries, improve the quality of the health sector, human resource development, which is also important for Japan as many Filipinos work in Japan. As to future-oriented cooperation, it's in AI and space. But in terms of the most critical immediate support from Japan to the Philippines and the rest of ASEAN is on energy and fuel, given the Middle East situation.
Michiyo, thank you so much for that update. That was CNA's senior correspondent Michiyo Ishida speaking with us live from Tokyo.